Joshua, are you here? Bud.
I have always wanted to see this place, always.
Well, I'll tell you something. It's never looked as good as it does right now. Not with you in it. I am so crazy about you.
Oh, give me your knife. That little knife. I found it in your pants before. You don't think your daddy would mind if I just carved
What is-
our names in a little heart up there? Right there. It's a perfect spot.
Oh, wait
Right here.
a second.
If I
Just wait a second here. We can think about that a little bit later, all right? There's something else I want to do right now.
I am so hungry.
Me too.
Okay, let the kitchen over there. Why not go fix us something to
Wait,
eat?
there's never anything in the refrigerator except venison, so you might as well not even bother looking. So, I think we're just going to have to do without it.
You were right about the lake at night. It's gorgeous.
You were right, too. The fire is perfect,
We had
even if it is August.
We had to have one. I always dreamed of our first time being in front of a roaring fire. How do I look in the firelight?
Firelight, sunlight, the starlight, you are so beautiful. I love you so much.
Come here, Bud.
Remember this?
Do I remember being saluted by a naked man in a Boy Scout hat? Let me think.
Wait a minute, you're telling me you've seen this before?
Boy Scout hat, Boy Scout
Oh,
hat.
come on. Well, look, maybe this will refresh your memory, okay?
That's it?
Thank you.
That's it?
What are you laughing at? This is real cool to wear it like this.
Yeah, I remember.
I would think so.
How could I forget you wore that stupid hat for 3 years in a row?
Well, what can I say? I was a very dedicated Boy Scout.
Exactly that angle.
Hey, excuse me, but it just so happens that I drove the chicks crazy wearing my cap like this.
Yeah, right. Didn't you win some sort of merit award? The Joe Cool badge?
Yes, I did. I was very cool. In fact, my favorite thing was when I would whip off my cap, fold it nicely when I went indoors, and tuck it into my belt. Warmer?
Inside and out. I've been drinking so much champagne lately. This cheap wine tastes pretty good.
Is that so?
Don't be smug.
Just because something costs a little more
Doesn't
mean it's
any
better.
Oh, you are so smart.
On the other hand, certain things in life that you just cannot think of in terms of dollars and cents. There are some things that you can't put a price on, especially after you lose them. We are the survivors of a war that nobody won.
The walking wounded searching through the rubble, trying to remember what it was like before. Trying to find something to hold on to.
Reva, we can't go back,
I know.
but we can go on.
Can we?
Our love has been blown to hell and back, but the pieces are still there to pick up and put back together.
Oh, Joshua, I want to believe that so much.
Believe it. Love is the one thing we have left.
Oh, Josh.
What are you doing here?
I was worried about you.
Why?
I didn't realize you'd take the news about Sonny and Bill the way you did. You were so upset it was scary.
Well, what were you expecting? A family conference?
No, I thought maybe you'd have a knockdown drag-out with her, or you'd file for a quick divorce. I didn't expect you to leave Springfield with a gun. I didn't know what to
So you
think.
decided to follow me here, is that it?
No, it wasn't until after I talked to Otis. He said that he'd come up here and the place was locked up tight as a drum from the inside and that his wife had heard a gunshot. And...
Oh, well, that must have been why he was acting so weird when he was here before. Must have been after he talked to you.
You saw him.
Yeah, he said he came by to check on a few things. I had a feeling there was an ulterior motive in there somewhere.
Just my luck that he wasn't around when I called from the airport. Then I came up here and the door was open. I saw the stain on the floor. I saw the gun.
Oh, come
saw
on,
you.
Reva, look, I had a little too much to drink, and I spilled some wine on the floor, and I passed out. Is that a crime or
No,
something? Did
but
you think I was going to commit suicide?
No, I said I saw the stain. I saw the gun, and you were laying
I
there.
can't believe that you would even think I would do something like that. Come on.
It happens to the best of us, Bud.
Right. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking. Look, oh, man. Reva, we have both slipped out on occasion, and as you can see from the decor here, this just happened to be one of those times, only instead of doing harm to myself, well, it was the next best thing to being there, you know what I'm saying?
Hello, I'd like to report a shooting. Here's for you. Oh. Mama. Oh, honey. Mara, sweetie. Bye. Oh, I'm sorry I left you out there so long. How did you get out of your car seat?
Brought Mara with you?
Well, at the time there wasn't anybody to leave her with, and I couldn't just sit back and wait.
Reva, I think you're pretty
Hey,
crazy.
look, now, I know it seems pretty silly now, but at the time I was worried sick about you.
Act first, think later. That's so typical
fine.
of you.
Make fun of me.
Hey, wait. Okay, just because it's typical, it doesn't mean that I think it was wrong. In fact, I'm glad to see you.
You are?
Yes, and I'm glad you brought Mara, too. She's exactly the person I need to see right now. Come here, sweet thing. You know why? Because you are real, darling, and that's exactly what I need right now. When everything else is topsy-turvy, you're still real. And I need somebody who's real. Something that is exactly the way it's supposed to be. thought it was getting kind of cold, so I thought I'd build us a fire.
Good. I didn't bring Mara's heavy pajamas.
I suppose that you saw this when you came in?
Yeah, but,
Yeah, I got the who, what, when, and where figured out, but I'm having a little trouble with the why. See,
Joshua.
nothing I came up with last night seemed to make any sense, but now that you're here, I'm sure we can figure it out together, so why don't we get
Joshua,
started,
listen to me.
Do you suppose that it's possible...
Stop! I can't help you. I just can't.
Reva, you can help me. You've always been able to read people better than I can. In fact, you were the first person that knew that something was off with Sunny.
No.
Yes, you were. I never would have suspected her in the first place if it hadn't been for you.
Joshua.
Now, you may have lost some confidence in yourself, but I haven't. I know that you can help me with this, so please do.
It's not that I can't help you. I don't want to. I meant what I said back in Springfield. My life is with Alan now. I can't let myself get wrapped up in your life, in your problems, no matter how much I mean. No matter what.
Love is the one thing we have left. It's our past and our future.
It's our fate.
Our fate. Why are you here?
I told you I was worried about you.
Why are you really
Did you
here?
hear what I said? I said I was scared for you.
Why are you here, Reva? Why are you here? I know why you're here, Reva. Why you're always here and why you always will be here. Always, Reva.
Always.
It's the only thing that's right. Reva, we are here, we are together, and this is right.
Joshua, don't push me.
You are so much a part of me. The voice that I heard inside of my head when I was alone here, it was yours.
Yes,
But
right.
don't you understand
It was
that?
me and the 2 bottles of red wine you drank, which are still in your system, making you talk like
True,
this.
that's not true at all.
Joshua, stop and think. Do you know what would happen if... Just stop and think about it.
Reva, I know why you're here. It's because we're in this thing together.
No,
I need you.
Stop it! Stop it! How do you think this makes me feel? Do you think you can just mess up my life whenever you feel like it? You walked out on me a year ago. And now you find out that your wife really is that sneaky little witch that I've been telling you she is all along, and so boom, you're just ready to jump in the sack with me.
Look, I realize that you are still mad at me, but the fact is
Oh,
you're still
Bud.
here. Don't you see that?
Listen to me. Why would I do this? I have someone who loves me. Someone I can trust. I have Alan.
So you really are going to marry Alan Spaulding?
Of course I am.
Because you love him.
Of course I do.
Of course you do.
Watch it, Bud.
What?
I don't think you're exactly in the position to be commenting on my life.
I didn't say anything, Rita.
It's the way you said it. I love Alan, and you know it.
I guess I just don't understand why.
Well, it's none of your damn business.
Oh, come on, I can't
Well,
believe
it
you said
isn't.
that. It's none of my business. This is coming from a lady who hung upside down from a balcony to take pictures of my wife and my best friend.
You see, there it is. You know what you just said? Your wife. You turned around and you married that senorita. When Alan and I... It wasn't until...
Until when? When you were alone and broke? I'm sorry.
You don't know what sorry means.
I know exactly what it means, Reva. Will you look at the guy, okay? He blames you for the loss of his own little Spaulding Enterprises. You're the one that dragged him out of Mexico. You're the one that conned me into going into business with him.
Don't you dare.
I just don't understand why you still like him. He's not even neat anymore. Okay, all right, that's fine. You can hit me if you would like, but I am telling you the truth. You don't love Alan Spaulding. You never have, and you never will.
Shut up.
You have more life and more class in your little finger than that man will ever have, and the fact is, you never stop loving me.
Stop it. Baby.
She okay?
No, she's not okay. She's soaking wet, and I don't have a clean diaper. And now it's raining too hard outside to go down the car for another
all right,
one.
fine. Just relax for half a second, all right?
Hey, gee. Oh, honey. Let's put Buggy up here.
Here. What is your mama doing to you, huh? Look at you, a real wilderness baby.
Would you can it?
What?
3 minutes ago, you're putting the make on me, and now you're making goo-goo eyes at my baby. You got a lot of nerve, Louis.
Reba, I am just trying to help.
You can help by just... Oh, you know, you're really something. I come in here worried sick that you've blown your brains out, and all you can think about is jumping my bones.
Well, I wanted you to know that I was all right.
This is not funny. None of this is funny. Not your coming on to me, not your cracks about Alan, none of this. Not the fact that my baby doesn't have a dry diaper. Oh, there we go. Hi. Oh, there. Yeah, there we go.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe it's not funny. At least Marge. I do, so.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You can do me a favor. You can just... as soon as it stops raining, we are getting out of here. Get away from this crazy man.
Wait, Reba, listen to me for a second, okay?
No, no! Oh, you make me so mad. Just thinking about it makes me mad. There we go, sweetie pie. Would you hand me her frog, please? There you go, honey. Your froggy frog. Asking me what I see in Alan after you've spent an enchanting year with the Spider Woman. Accusing me of interfering when I was just trying to help you see what you should have seen on your own.
Reba,
No,
half
you
a
listen to
second,
me.
okay, please?
Thinking you can snap your fingers and I'll come running back to you after everything that you've done to me.
Reba.
Well, you hear me? I've had enough. I have had
Reba, will you?
enough.
Oh, come on. Reba. Ah! Whoa!
Fun!
Ah!
No, stop! Fun!
Ah! Ooh.
What are you doing in that? There are pants in the closet.
I can't wear pants.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I can tell that you're really broken up about it.
Well, it just goes to prove that more accidents do happen in the home. What are you looking for?
The burn ointment. Do you mind?
I can't believe you have the nerve, the utter gall to think
All right, a simple no would be fine. I don't need the aria. Thank you.
Fine. No.
All right, I can handle it by myself. No problem at all.
Well, now that I see you're ambulatory, Mara and I will be saying goodbye.
No, you can't go yet.
Joshua, it is very
Reva,
late.
We have to talk. We have to settle this.
No,
okay,
it is settled.
please?
Once and for all.
Reva! Sit down.
I'm leaving in 5 minutes.
Fine. Fine. Reva. Reba, what happened between us tonight?
Nothing happened.
I understand that. But the fact is, you're still angry at me, and
Oh, boy, you are a massive insight,
Reba,
aren't
I
you?
think the reason that you are angry at me now is
The reason
because...
I'm still angry at you
Would
is
you
because
please
you're
just
still
let
a
me
jerk.
finish
No,
a sentence?
no,
I would
know what you're
appreciate
gonna
it. You
say.
do not know what I'm going to say,
You
Reba.
make me so mad. It makes me crazy
Yes,
just thinking about
yes,
it.
and there's a reason for that.
Oh, I can't believe you. You think you can just give me that look and I'll just melt away?
What look, Reba? Am I giving you a look
and you
right
know what
now?
really got me? The fact that you think that you still had a chance, that I might still, after all of this...
Reba, what if we do still have a chance? Reva, when you arrived here tonight, and I had been thinking about you ever since I got here, we can't just leave it like this.
We have to.
Reva, don't you see? This was meant to be. Great. I love this. I just love this. This is fantastic. I don't know which part I love the most, though. The debacle of the sheet itself, the attack of the killer diaper, sitting in the burning fire, that was really nice. I don't know why I didn't sweep you off your feet. How do you suppose the Romans did this anyway? And will you
Reba,
please stop laughing?
We just have to. This is what it's all about.
Reba. Okay, you think that's funny? No, you're right. It is. It's very funny. It's almost as funny as the time you lost your top down at the lake and all those people came down and they saw you. Remember that? That was pretty funny, wasn't it?
I have to go.
Why?
Because we're in trouble. We're in real trouble now.
What are you talking about?
Don't you see? Don't you remember that every time we start laughing, it makes us think the same things, and it makes me just have to go. That's all.
You can't go yet.
Joshua, you can't stop me.
I don't have to stop you. We're flooded in. I told you that. Come here.
Don't pull that on me.
You look outside and tell me if you can see your car, okay?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I think we better try sitting down very carefully.
Yeah, well, we're going to get out of here.
Hey, Reva, I'm telling you, you can't take this child outside.
Yeah? Damn it. Where's my car?
Why don't you just believe me when I tell you that we're flooded in?
I can't believe this.
Reva, don't worry about it. You'll be very safe here.